Good morning and welcome to our daily devotional from Pilgrim Congregational Church. I'm Patrick Horn. Very glad to have you with us on this Friday morning, February the 27th, 2026. And this week we've been studying the passage from Genesis chapter 12 that includes perhaps the most important central phrase in expressing the relationship of the Jewish tradition to the whole of the earth, to the whole universe. And I'm going to read this verse. This is Genesis chapter 12, verse 4, and offer a few reflections and then close us with prayer. So Genesis chapter 12, verse 4, just really the first half of verse 4. So Abram went as the Lord had told him. Well, that's it. One of the more incredible things about this story is there's not a lot of context in the story itself. There's nothing like arguing or protesting, such as you get with Moses and other prophets when called. And this is why, at least I think in part, why Abram is lifted up as a model of faith. There are certainly a lot of things that we don't know about God, and you've heard me say before the importance of holding that mystery in place. Well, Abram, it seems to me, was dealing with a lot more mystery than we do. That is, we at least have the guidance of a community of thousands of years. We have the texts that are passed down to us, the stories in ways that Abram did not have. We've had now, of course, the story of the gospel, the revelation of God through Jesus Christ. And so all of these things that have been shown to us has helped us to understand the mystery of God, and to embrace it and not to be completely lost, to have a better picture of God and love and justice and goodness and all of these things. And Abram didn't have these things. So it is, the story itself is a mystery. That is, why would Abram give himself so fully to this message from the Lord, to go from his country, his kindred, his father's house, to receive this blessing, which is mainly a blessing that has to do with how much he's going to bless others. So very much, as I said yesterday, very much like Jesus taught what a blessing is, that a blessing is really the opportunity to bless others, that is, to give to others. And so an extraordinary story of faith, of trust, of belief, of giving himself to this message which is centrally a message of blessing for himself and his family and his nation, and in fact, all the families of the earth. I hope that you will take some comfort in this story today as you seek your journey of faith. Let's close with this word of prayer from W.E. Orchard. O God, who art so near that nearer thou cannot be, whose spirit mingles with our own as sunshine in the air, even this does not content us unless we can feel thy presence and see thy light and look upon thy face. We know thou art in our minds, yet thou art always a step beyond our thoughts, and we long to speak with thee as friend with friend. In the stillness of the chamber, under the silence of the stars, we know thou art, But oh, that thou could call us as a mother calls her child. We believe thou art near, for suddenly our hearts grow still, heavenly thoughts stir within the mind. In sad and lonely hours we smile and know not why. But oh, that we could feel thee like the wind upon our cheeks, like the tide about the shore, like a hand within our own. We could understand thy love if it were warm with our own humanity. We could even dare to love thee if thou wouldst clothe thyself in our frail form. We could trust ourselves to life if thou could consent to walk our ways, endure our sorrows, and taste the bitterness of death. Amen. Thank you for joining me this morning from Pilgrim Congregational Church. I'm Patrick Horn, and I hope that you have a very